The story of the Knights Templar does not begin with mystery. It begins with fear. In the early 12th century, Jerusalem had fallen into Christian hands after the First Crusade. Pilgrims from Europe began traveling to the Holy Land in large numbers. Many never arrived. They were robbed, captured, killed on the roads. In the year 1119, a small group of knights proposed a solution. They called themselves the Poor Fellow Soldiers of Christ. They took monastic vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity. Their mission was simple: protect pilgrims on their journey to Jerusalem. At first, they were few, poorly equipped, almost irrelevant. But everything changed when they were granted a base of operations. The Templars were housed on the Temple Mount, believed to stand on the ruins of the Temple of Solomon. Officially, they lived there. Unofficially, they stayed for nearly 9 years. And they dug. What exactly they found beneath the Temple Mount was never recorded in surviving documents. But when the Templars emerged from Jerusalem, they were no longer a minor order. They were transformed. Within decades, the Knights Templar expanded across Europe and the Middle East. They built fortresses, commanderies, and churches. They became elite warriors, feared on the battlefield. But their greatest innovation had nothing to do with war. The Templars created one of the first international financial systems in history. A pilgrim could deposit money with the Templars in France and withdraw it safely in Jerusalem. Kings trusted them. Nobles relied on them. The church protected them. They answered to no local authority, only to the Pope himself. Yet alongside their public role, rumors began to spread. The Templars were said to guard powerful relics, objects not meant for public view. Legends spoke of the Holy Grail fragments of the true cross, sacred texts, ancient artifacts taken from Jerusalem. Whether these objects truly existed is still debated. But what matters is this: too many independent stories describe the Templars as guardians, not just soldiers. Their symbols were strange, their rituals secretive. Their churches often encoded geometry, astronomy, and symbolism far older than medieval Christianity. They were no longer just defending the faith. They were preserving something. By the early 14th century, the balance of power shifted. The Crusades were failing. The Holy Land was lost. And the Templars had become inconvenient. One man, in particular, saw an opportunity. Philip IV of France was deeply in debt to the Templars. His treasury was empty. His authority unstable. Destroying the order would solve both problems. On Friday, October 13th, 1307, Templars across France were arrested simultaneously. They were accused of heresy, blasphemy, idol worship, and secret rites. Most of these confessions were extracted under torture. The Pope hesitated, but pressure from the French crown was relentless. The order was dismantled, their lands were seized, their members imprisoned or executed, and yet something crucial was missing. The legendary Templar treasure was never found. No central archive, no relics, no definitive records of what they truly guarded. The last Grand Master of the Order, Jacques de Molay, was burned alive in Paris in 1314. According to legend, he cursed the king and the Pope before his death. Both were dead within a year. Officially, the Knights Templar ceased to exist. Unofficially, the story becomes far more interesting. Some Templars were absorbed into other military orders. Others disappeared into remote regions of Europe. Symbols associated with the Templars continued to appear long after their fall. In architecture, in secret societies, in unexplained traditions, the idea persists that the Templars did not vanish. They adapted, that their role was never to rule openly, but to protect knowledge quietly. If that is true, then the destruction of the order was not the end of the story. It was a transition. Because organizations built on power leave ruins. Organizations built on knowledge leave traces. And the Knights Templar left far too many to be forgotten. Perhaps the greatest secret they kept is that some secrets were never meant to disappear at all. If stories like this matter to you, if you believe that history still holds unanswered questions, leave a like. It helps keep these stories alive. And if you have your own thoughts, theories, or doubts, share them in the comments. Because history is not finished. It's still being questioned.